Hello guys. Okay, it's me. Today we're gonna talk about the incoming rate for global. Oops. It's gonna be a Final Fantasy 14 rate for us. JP got this a few months back. I think 4 or 5 months ago. And we're gonna get Yshtola, Minfilia, and Thancred. Okay, these three units. Okay, I keep omitting him. These three units are excellent, except Thancred. Thancred is, well, let's put it this way. In a raid, you're gonna get a lot of raid coins, and what you do with these coins, you're gonna do a summon. There will be another summon around here. It will be a raid summon or something like that. I'm not sure how Gumi is gonna do it for global, but as you do the raid, you gain raid coins. So the more you do it, the more coins you get. We have had a raid before, so most of you guys should know how it goes by now. Okay, back to the units. Uh, Yshtola is a base 5-star unit that is on the raid summon banner. Okay, this is different from your normal summon banners, your friend summon. It's a whole new banner, which you use the currency from the raid to pull from. So you have a chance to pull these units uh, from that summon. And so I highly recommend all of you set your alarm clocks and just do the raid, okay? Because these units, if you are a free to play player, it's gonna be awesome for you. Uh, Yshtola is a healer. Minfilia is sort of like a poor man's Marie, and Thancred's a TM stick. TM stick because okay, so because you're gonna get raid coins, you are gonna get a ton of it, and you're gonna keep pulling. You can get other stuff like cactus, pots, and all that jazz, you know. But you will get a lot of 3-star base Thancred from the raid summon. So you will be fusing a lot of him together for the TM. And this TM is okay for new players or free to play players. I mean, it's free, right? You just summon for it. It's free as fuck. So it's a okay-ish TM. It's not strong in comparison to what we have in global right now, but it is free and it's easy to get. You don't even need to grind for it. Just fuse all the way. It's awesome. I'm not gonna talk about Tancred as a unit because, in my opinion, I have never used it, never will. But if you do not have anything better, go ahead, use him. He's a 5-star max unit. Uh, he's just not that good. Okay, you can look it up on the Reddit what skills he has and all that. Okay, so Minfilia. Minfilia is a poor man's Marie. She does what Marie does, but um, I mean she does it well, and you can actually use her to cheese the Dark Esper, not Dark Esper trial, I think. Yeah, because she has a 70% Dark resist buff for your team, and it's gonna help you a lot with that trial, which we're gonna get in the future. It's pretty nice. She also buffs your team. She gives you AoE 5 turn 40% attack mag or AoE 5 turn 40% defense SPR buff. This is all pretty nice. She also has single target buffs, 100% attack, 100% defense, mag, SPR. Okay, it's all separate, so it's like you can just buff one at a time. Uh, in my opinion, she is very, very niche. You're not gonna use her often, but you're gonna use her for stuff that you have problems completing and clearing, because she gives you very, very high resist with her AoE buff, and it's a 3-turn buff, 70%, which is great. So if the trial boss you're gonna go up against is gonna deal elemental damage to you, Her buffs are amazing. Okay, so for a free unit, we call this free, but you actually have to spend time and use your orbs, all right, to get her. Using your orbs to get the currency and all that shares, you know. Okay, so she is a good unit. She is not amazing, but she is very good for a free unit. And she is a 4-star base, so if you see a gold crystal when you do a red summon, it's her. Alright, there's no other person that you're gonna get. It's just her. Yshtola. Yshtola is... Okay, let's talk about my experience. I played JP. I think I started two, 2 or 3 weeks before this raid in Japan. I did not have a healer. I had trouble because I did not have a healer. So this raid was godsend for me. And actually, I still use Yshtola in Japan because I believe she has her uses. Okay, even though I have Raphia in Japan, I prefer to use her as she can deal magic damage as well. She has, I think, Earth or Wind based on my memory. Earth Wind magic spells, AoE, which is pretty nice. Uh, she has a single target 30% raise, okay? So this is not a full res, it's not as good as Raphia's. It's a 30% HP res, it's decent, and it can do a job for you if you need it. She has Kuraja, which is an awesome AoE heal. And, well, mainly she has Esuna as well, so she is a very, very decent and capable healer. And for a free unit, she is awesome. Okay. She has auto refresh and innate dual cast. Uh, her dual cast is different. You can do two white, black or green magic, so it's awesome. Uh, what else can I explain? She also has single target HP 100% recovery, so you cast it on one of your own units and it goes to 100% HP immediately, alright? So it's single target, but it has its uses for a tank maybe sometimes. Okay, so TMs. TMs, okay, let's take the TMs from these units seriously because you're gonna get a lot of these units. If you do the raid conscientiously, you're gonna have a lot of chances to summon on the banner, the raid banner, and you are going to be able to fuse these units together. Hydralian Guard is a poor man's version of Garnet's 20% elemental resist. Hers is 10%, so it's lesser, but it could have its use. You could use it sometimes on a certain unit, maybe in combo with Rainbow Robe from Marie. Shout of Genius. Shout of Genius, it's a healer TM, boost SPR, boost defense. So your healer is definitely going to use a staff and a robe, right? So it's a nice TM to have. It's pretty decent. Uh, it's 20% SPR and 20% defense. So it's pretty nice. There are TMs better than it for material slot. In my opinion, the center Resilient one is pretty nice. Let me find center. You know what? Let's go here. Pure something. Pure heart. Let me look for it. Okay, Pure Heart does SPR 20% and boosts HP and MP, which is pretty nice. It's pretty strong. So we do have better TMs right now in Global in comparison to hers, but she is a free unit. So just fuse her, man. In my opinion, you only need the maximum of 2 if you do not have healers at all. And you can use her for trials and stuff. It's pretty good, it's pretty good. This event starts on Friday. So the raid starts on Friday. So it's a different format in comparison to the Christmas raid. Was it Christmas raid? Yeah, Christmas raid, which used energy. This raid will use orbs, if it's the same as Japan. Orb system. So it's like your arena orbs. You get 1 every hour, so you have 5. So just log in, use your orbs, and just keep going, man. This system is better for free-to-play players. Not so good for whales, because whales, I imagine, are at a high rank already, and they have a lot of energy. Like myself, I have 130 max. It would have been more cost efficient for a whale if it used energy to run, you know? But it's not, so I don't think it is anyway. We gotta live with it. It's gonna be orbs. It's the same amount of lapis you use to refresh. It's 100 lapis per 5. I think it's 5 orbs, yeah. So per 5 orbs, red orbs, it's gonna cost you 100 lapis to refresh. It's gonna cost quite a bit if you want to rush for the ranks. I do not recommend anyone rush for rank 1. The amount that you're gonna spend to get those 4 Trust Muggles is just not worth it. Okay. Why aren't they showing like things about the raid? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna let you see the sprites of the units. I have them on JP. Let me change the scene. Okay, here you go. I have not logged in JP in a long time. I don't really play it anymore because of my disappointment with Cloud. But yeah. Okay, so okay, this is Yshtola. She is a healer. Um, yeah, as you can see, the sprite is pretty nice. She's cute. She's a cat girl. Minfilia. Okay, so you can see all these are the buffs, the AoE buffs to the certain elements. It's going to be important for you if you want to use it for trials. There she is, showing off her belly. And this is Thancred, the TM stick. TM stick, HP and attack 10%. If you actually play FF14, I believe some people still do, right? It's an MMO that still goes on right now to this day. You'll be pretty psyched for this. I am psyched for this because I actually enjoyed this raid in Japan. It was my salvation because I really did not have a healer. What I had were a lot of DPS units like Tidus, Orlando, and whatever. So it was kind of painful for me. I didn't have a healer. I couldn't do trials unless I had friends that had healers as their friend units, which was very few and far between. Which goes back to my previous videos a while back where I said you always want a healer and a tank in your team because you need those to clear trials. Alright, so now that we have Gilgamesh in global, I believe you have felt what I said makes some sense to you. Alright. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a very brief and not detailed review of what we're gonna get for the raid. Uh, I do not think the raid is gonna be too hard, especially on Elite. But we do have different units from what JP had at this current timeline. So we do not have Alandu, Eileen, Tidus. We do not have the big chainers in global. It might take a little longer. It's not gonna be one turn kill. That's what happened for me back then in Japan. Uh, I mean, I do not know how hard it's gonna be, but I can imagine it will be scaled accordingly to what we have. We have a bunch of good finishers, so hopefully that will be enough for us when we do the raid. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do your fucking raid, use your fucking orbs, don't waste them. Uh, oh yeah, milestones. Okay, so we have the same milestones as in the Christmas raid. These milestones, if you do your raids concessionally, you're gonna get all the units for free anyway. You don't even need to summon them. Summoning is just gonna help you get more copies of them. You're gonna get Trust Muggles and all that jazz, alright? So I hope you guys look forward to it as much as I do. And take care guys. See ya.